It's one thing to practice mantra, or any other spiritual practice for that matter. It's another to consciously and intentionally use your practice to untangle a karmic knot, to change your everyday experience, interrupt your habituated patterns of thoughts, feelings, and actions, turn your patterns and your pain into clarity, trust, and wisdom, and create a different, previously unfathomable result. No one, well, hardly anyone, actually teaches you how to do that. You most likely separate out your spiritual practice off to the side, to the corners of your day, to settle and focus yourself, to give yourself insight, to support achievement, or to manage anxiety. You're inundated with truisms about witnessing your thoughts. But what then? And with trusting the timing of your life. But how? You do the best you can for 5, 10, 15 minutes. You chant your lovely mantra. You make an ask for what you want. Sometimes it feels like a routine. Sometimes it feels like a plea. Sometimes you're down on your knees. And then you go about the rest of your day, your business, and your life. But how do you get yourself to the point of actual change? How do you weave the thread of your practice into your life and your business for both profound transformation and practical guidance? How do you use your practice intentionally and highly precisely? And what do you do in the fidgety time that you're witnessing your thoughts and with the excruciating tension that that creates? It is exceptionally rare that you are taught how to do that. Why? Because most Western teachers are not taught to do this. I learned it by sitting with living teachers who knew how to use everything to free us from our patterns. From experimenting in my own life, Tantra is a path of revelation and experience, and from deeply listening to clients when we work together. That's uncomfortable. Those processes are uncomfortable. They're confrontational. It's vulnerable to be in that space, and frankly, can be equal parts ecstasy and terror. It takes discernment, and that doesn't sell. We don't like being uncomfortable here in the West, especially in late stage consumer capitalism. We want our spiritual practice to comfort us. It will comfort us, and it does comfort us, but at a very deep, fundamental level. And first, it brings up all of our shit so that we get a chance to let it go. So what do you do with that? How do you do that? So you can finally be free of it. You're invited to join me to learn how to do it in an intimate 3-part workshop series I'm offering called Intention, Sacred Practice, and Strategic Precision. I'm gathering together a seasoned group of 8 women business owners for this series, and all of the details are at ompreneur.com/product/intention-workshop-series and at the link in the show notes, including where to reach out to me if you have questions. I'll see you there.